Hey, so I want to ramble about Roman numerals. You might not know about Roman numerals, so let's talk about Roman numerals. Um, I have heard people say that they have learned this in school. My school definitely did not teach me Roman numerals. Um, I'm not really gonna get too personal, but I live in one of the worst educational states in the United States. I'm not trying to be political. It's been 30 seconds. Let's move on. Let's please move on. So I'm just going to jump into it. I equals 1, V equals 5, X equal 10, L equal 50, C equal 100, D equal 500, M equal 1000. So those are like the base values for Roman numerals, and every number in between is just pretty much going to be a combination of those. So it's common knowledge that 3 is just 1 3 times. And when you get to 4, you write it like that. And then, 6 is just that, but the other way. And that just means 1 less than 5. 5 is just V. And then 6 is VI, which means 1 more than 5. And I think, I don't really know for sure, but it might be around like that point where people get confused as to like how you write things. So like 30 would be XXX, which just means, it's just 10 3 times. And then 40 would be XL, which means 10 less than 50, because there's no value for 4, for 40, for 400, for 900. There's no value for like things like that. 1 less than the next value. So like 900, 400, 90, 40, 9, 4. Like those, you would write differently than just, like 80. 80 is just LXXX, which means 30 more than 50. And then 90 would be XC, which means 10 less than 100. I'm probably over-explaining it, this long-winded explanation. Like, I just want to make sure I'm making it sound clear. So like 130 would be CXXX, that means 30 more than 100. And then 140 would be CXL, like up here. You just put C in front of it. So the C being in front signifies that we are in the hundreds place. And then XL signifies that we are 10 less than 50, so 140. If it was CLX, that means it would be 160. 100, 10 more than 60. So this number here, it looks all scribbly because I made a few mistakes, but that should be 9,999. The reason I say should is because I've heard that line, like if you put a line over the value, it just makes it like multiplied by 1,000. So V with a line over it would be Roman numeral for 5,000. That thing just fell over and startled me. So, yeah, I don't know if that's true or not. I guess people will fact check me if I'm wrong, but this should be, M is 1,000, so X would be multiplied by 1,000 would be 10,000. So since the M is in front, that would mean it's 1,000 less than 10,000, so 9,000. CM, the smaller value is in front. That means it's 100 less than 1,000, so 9,900. XC, smaller values in front, that means 10 less than 100, so 9,999, because IX means 9. 1 less than 10. So, yeah. MMXXVI would be 2026. 2 M's for 2,000, 2 X's for 20, and then VI for 1 more than 5, so 6. MCMXCIX would be 1999, that's my birth year. So 1,000, and then CM means 100 less than 1,000, so 1,900 XC, 10 less than 90, so 1,999 again. It's pretty much just that number, but not all the way up at 10,000. CDXX, that would be 420. C is 100, less than 500, so 4, and then 2 x's for 20. LXIX would be 69, the good old 69. The LX, the 10 more than 50, so 60, and then IX for 9. Yeah, I'm done with the long-winded explanations. I feel like I've been rambling on a lot about this. I did have all these here. I mean, I don't really feel like doing math now that I'm actually 2 here. XC would be 90, XXXIV would be 34, so 90 plus 34 is 124. So I just went ahead and filled them all in off screen, of course. But yeah, that's 124. DCXIV would be 614 minus XIX, which is 19. That's 595. So DXC, that's signify. Okay, sorry, I confused myself for a minute. I was like, oh, did I make a mistake? No, D for 500, XC means 10 less than 100, so 595 with the B. Yeah, it's still kind of confusing to me even, so I hope I'm explaining it well. 1111 would be MCXI, M for 1,000, C for 100, X for 10, and then I for 1. It's just each numerical place is represented by their letter, by those letters. 84, LXXX for 80, and then IV for 4. 363 is CCCLXIII, and you may notice I wrote XXX at first because, I don't know, I don't be paying attention. CCC is 300, LX means 10 more than 50, and then 3. Yeah. I wrote down these if you want to, do them yourself. I'll have the answers in the comments. But anyways, I feel like I'm done rambling. I got the energy out. Now I'm gonna forget about this in 2 months. Because, I don't know, I just be obsessing over specific crap every now and then. I don't know why. I learn a lot about it and then I just move on to the next topic. Anyways, yeah, that's it. Goodbye.